RHOBH, no divorce. Kyle Richards holds out hope for marriage. Is RHOBH star Kyle Richards not filing for divorce from Mauricio Umansky just yet because she is still holding out hope? The two were married for nearly 30 years before they separated. It has now been well over a year and no movement has been made legally. So has Kyle remained hopeful? Keep reading for more details. Kyle Richards holding out hope for marriage? For years, Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky were plagued with infidelity rumors. This was a hot topic in Season 4 of RHOBH as it was alleged he was seen out with a younger woman. The couple vehemently denied anything was going on. Yet the rumors followed them for years and seasons. Right before Season 13 began, Kyle was seen out with country singer Morgan Wade. They had matching rings and were doing everything together. It appeared they were somewhat of an item, but Kyle claimed they were just good friends. In July 2023, she and Mauricio shared they had separated. He then appeared on WTS and got close to his pro dance partner, Emma Slater. That was hard for Kyle, and eventually he moved into his own condo. Mauricio dated and traveled with philanthropist Nikita Khan. He moved on with Claudia Cabe, but that was just casual, but spent Christmas in Aspen with Kyle and their daughters. There have been no legal filings just yet, and Kyle only spends time with Morgan, admitting she is not playing the field. Therefore, is she holding out hope for a reconciliation? According to The Sun, this ship has sailed and the couple is over for good. Yes, fans have seen how Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky interact with one another and hold out hope. However, an insider shared that they may be on amazing terms, but it is nothing more than a really great friendship. A unique bond. Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky, who share 4 daughters, have a very unique bond. Yet it is nothing more than that, and they have come to see that. So if they know it is over, why have they not filed for divorce? Is it because their youngest is still a minor? Or are they just fine with the way things are? It has to do with the division of assets and how hard that is going to be. There is a lot at stake, and handling this will be a nightmare. For now, viewers will just have to appreciate the bond they have and how well they still seem to get along. Maybe the insider is wrong, and they will take this time to realize how much they miss and love each other. Kyle Richards sat at the edge of her pristine kitchen island, the silence of her Encino home broken only by the faint hum of the espresso machine. The house, usually bustling with her daughter's chatter or Mauricio's laughter, felt cavernous now. RHOBH fans have been buzzing for months about the state of her marriage, dissecting every cryptic Instagram post and offhand comment like forensic experts. Yet Kyle, even with the weight of public scrutiny pressing down on her, wasn't ready to use the word divorce. "I'm not giving up," she whispered to herself, fingers tracing the rim of her coffee cup. The Bravo cameras weren't rolling today, but her life never truly escaped the lens of public fascination. Kyle Richards, the steadfast cornerstone of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, was now also the woman with the marriage seemingly dangling by a thread. Still, she clung to hope. The cracks had been there for a while, subtle at first. Mauricio's ever-growing real estate empire kept him out of the house more often, and Kyle's own journey towards self-discovery had shifted their dynamic. Her renewed focus on wellness and her deepening bond with Morgan Wade fueled endless gossip. Fans debated online, was she just trying to find herself, or was she already halfway out the door? "Kyle, you can't fix everything," her best friend Teddy Mellencamp had said the night before during a long FaceTime call. Sometimes it's okay to let go. But letting go wasn't in Kyle's nature. The vows she made all those years ago in Aspen still echoed in her mind, for better or worse, in sickness and in health. She wasn't blind to the reality. Mauricio had grown more distant. Their interactions lately were like a couple playing roles in a sitcom they no longer found funny. But Kyle believed in second chances. After all, wasn't that what she'd been preaching to her friends for years? When the doorbell rang that afternoon, Kyle didn't expect it to be Mauricio. He stood there, sheepish smile, holding a bouquet of white roses. "Hey," he said, stepping inside and offering a kiss to her cheek. The gesture was familiar yet distant, like a muscle memory lacking true connection. "Hey," she echoed, taking the flowers and placing them in a vase. "What's this for?" "I figured we could talk," he said, glancing at the family portraits lining the walls, snapshots of vacations, birthdays, and RHOBH events that now felt like relics of a simpler time. They sat at the kitchen table, the weight of unspoken truths hanging between them. "I'm scared," Kyle finally admitted, eyes glistening. "I'm scared if we say divorce, it becomes real." Mauricio rubbed his hands together, a nervous tic Kyle recognized from his business negotiations. "I'm scared too," he confessed. "I don't want that for us, for the girls. But things haven't been right for a while." Kyle nodded. "I know, but what if we tried to remember what we had? Like date nights and therapy." "More than that," she said, leaning forward. "What if we fought for us with the same energy we put into everything else? Our careers, the show, the businesses. We built a life, Mauricio. I need to know we didn't give up without a real fight." Mauricio's eyes softened. "Okay, let's try." The next few weeks were tentative but promising. Date nights reappeared on their calendar. They took morning walks together, phones left behind. RHOBH fans speculated wildly when Kyle posted a picture of their hands intertwined with the caption, "Hope isn't lost." At a cast dinner that month, Dorrit Kemsley was the first to mention it. "Kyle, darling, you're glowing," she said, sipping her champagne. "What's the secret?" Kyle smiled softly. "I'm just choosing to believe that some things are worth holding on to." Sutton Strack, never one to let a moment pass without commentary, leaned in. "So no divorce then?" "Not today," Kyle replied. "Not if I can help it." And so the Beverly Hills star continued her journey, not as a woman clinging to a fantasy, but as someone who understood the value of hope, even in a world where reality TV made marriage feel like a performance. Kyle Richards wasn't naive. She knew love alone couldn't solve everything. But if there was a chance, even the faintest glimmer, that she and Mauricio could rediscover what they once had, she was willing to fight for it. Because in Beverly Hills, diamonds are forever, and maybe, just maybe, so was their love. Kyle Richards, star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has faced her fair share of struggles over the years, both on and off screen. As a public figure navigating the complexities of family, career, and marriage, Kyle has often found herself at the center of speculation about the state of her relationship with her husband, Mauricio Umansky. Their marriage has faced challenges, but despite everything, Kyle continues to hold out hope, her heart tethered to the belief that love can overcome any obstacle. Since the early days of their marriage, Mauricio and Kyle have been one of Hollywood's most talked about couples. The pair met in the early 90s, a serendipitous meeting that quickly blossomed into a love story that lasted. They married in 1996, and together they have built a family, with their 4 daughters, Alexia, Sophia, Portia, and Kyle's daughter from her first marriage, Farah, creating a strong bond. Their home became a sanctuary of laughter, love, and warmth, a rare picture of stability amidst the often chaotic lives of reality television stars. Yet, like all relationships, theirs hasn't been without its challenges. For years, fans have watched Kyle and Mauricio navigate their marriage under the unforgiving spotlight of reality TV. Their relationship has been scrutinized, with moments of tension playing out for audiences to witness, especially in the more recent seasons of RHOBH. Mauricio's busy career, which saw him climbing the ranks of real estate moguls, has often been a point of contention, as Kyle's desire for more quality time together clashed with his demanding schedule. The reality of raising a family and juggling business priorities created a delicate balance that was sometimes difficult to maintain. Despite these challenges, Kyle has always seemed determined to stay optimistic about their marriage. In interviews, she's often expressed how much she values her relationship with Mauricio and how they continually work on their communication, making efforts to ensure their bond remains intact. Yet, her commitment to her marriage has also meant moments of vulnerability, where she has been candid about the ups and downs they've faced. Marriage isn't perfect, but it's about working through the tough times, Kyle once shared during an emotional interview.